Yeah, I think we are live now. So, Sam, we had a player from Saudi Arabia come to Train Effective, and he was a close associate of Cristiano Ronaldo's son, Cristiano Jr. So, we're going to share a
Correct.
little bit of a story to kick off the stream today. So, Sam, you obviously know all these details. We had a player. Did he come back twice? This player?
No, he came once.
He came once.
Yeah,
I think he brought a lot of his friends or something to the Train
yeah, yeah.
Effective
He,
camp.
he came with a big group of Saudi boys. They came as a, I think like maybe 4 or 5 of them. Um, and yeah, so at the time, obviously, I didn't know, and I don't think when he obviously joined the camp, he at the time, I don't think Ronaldo was in Saudi at that time, in that moment. So, but then when he's gone back to start school again in September or whatever it is, he's ended up, Cristiano Ronaldo Jr.'s joined his class and is going to his school now and is in the same class as him in school, and so he ended up, becoming really good friends with him. And then all you'd see on his, on his Instagram and he's with Georgina at their house. He's on the Ronaldo yacht. He's going on holiday with them. Yeah, so it was really really interesting to see. Just by being close friends with Ronaldo Jr. He's ended up having kind of access to what a lot of people would want to see it. Probably see how Ronaldo's doing on a daily basis. I don't think maybe Ronaldo's not there as often. He's obviously training and things, but yeah, he was around the kind of Ronaldo household a lot.
So there you go, Sam. Then that means Ronaldo Jr. is a big fan of Train Effective because his friend's gone. Probably he was thinking, "Oh man, I need to go to this camp."
This is what I'm saying. CR7 Junior, if you're listening to this, you need to join our camp, bro. You need to come to our camp. We want to see you live in the flesh. Show us your ability. Now you're getting called up for, what is it, under 16s, under what is it?
Portugal
Is
under 16, yeah,
Portugal,
under
is it under
16.
16s? Yeah, Portugal under 16s. So yeah, man, we wanna see you at our Camp Ronaldo Junior.
And guys, that gives you a little bit of the sort of perspective of the camps, right? Like we have players from all around the world. We have Saudi Arabia, Sweden, like uh, Australia. I mean, people have come from everywhere. They fly from everywhere. So that's just kind of the friendship circles that you make at the camp. You come for a week or 2 or 3 weeks. You're making friends from all around the world. Maybe you end up traveling to Sweden and then you meet your Swedish friend that you met at the camp. These guys keep in contact with each other for years and years after. And that's one of the beautiful things about camps is you make friends from all over the world, people that share the same interests as you, same passion as you, and that's football, developing in football, because they're motivated to improve and train and learn. These are people that are like-minded, and if people are like-minded to you, they share the same attitude and motivation for life as you do. Hey, usually it means you could be lifelong friends. So it's the value, that's a big part of the value. You could be friends with Cristiano Ronaldo Jr.'s friend. Oh, what's this money gun? Never seen that.
Wow, Soban, appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Let's go, Saban.
What a
Northwest.
guy,
Are
man.
you in London, Saban? Hey, we appreciate you. Thank you. What is a money gun? What does that do? It gives us
I have, n-
credits, right?
I have no idea, but yeah, it's probably just credit.
Wow. Thanks, bro. Love that. Wow, Saban. Yeah, Saban, tell us a bit more about yourself. Maybe we can get you on stage as well to ask questions. And
Yeah, Soban,
Nahi,
let us know, man.
yeah, we like you already. So yeah, that was one lucky kid, and Camo was on our chat yesterday as well. Welcome back. He says, "Where can I come and try out at your camp?" You want to clarify that one, Sam?
So our camps take place in Miami, which is actually happening on Sunday, guys. So it's going to be our winter camp in December, in Miami. So stay tuned to have a look on our social to see, how the boys are getting on there. And then obviously, if you can't join the one in winter, the other ones we have are in the summertime in London. Um,
Oh,
wow.
let's go.
Hey, Soban,
Yo, elephant.
you're sending me an elephant trunk. You need to come on stage, Soban. Request. Let's
Come
get
on,
you
what
on.
the? Whoa. I've never seen an elephant before. Let's go.
What a
I was,
guy,
I was,
man.
I was looking at you, you see a elephant come on, you're like, what's going on? But yeah, okay. Let's go.
But yeah, man. So, guys, if you can't join the Miami one, then the other option is to join the one in London. So our London camps, guys, spots are limited. So reach out to us. Go on our website, traineffective.com/camps. Fill out the application form, and then we will reach out to you to find the best camp for yourself.
And Camo, I started using your app yesterday. I really enjoy using it. Camo, as we talked about yesterday, make sure you're posting on that feed so we see the hard work that you're doing as well. But
I'm busy
awesome
at
that you're
work,
already
bro.
taking advice. Awesome. Suban says he's busy at work. Suban, we have 2.8 million followers on TikTok. 2.8 million. 2800000, whatever that is, zero. So we only follow, I think, 500 or 600 people. Suban, if you want to do your if you want to do something fun this Friday, we don't know much about gifts, but I'm sure the whole chat knows about gifts. So, Suban,
We
if you
should
want to
follow
give
him
us,
back.
yeah, we'll follow him back. Suban, we'll follow you back if you just do one more of those fun gifts, man. Just to make our Fridays. Just because we like to see this animation on the screen. Boss, thank you for the heart. So
Thank you, boss.
yeah, YouTube stream. You can also come join us on TikTok because we're seeing some fun stuff today. But yeah, love that. So Des says, are the camps to be paid for? Yes. I think Sam, how I've been answering this one these days,
Hmm.
people just get an idea in a natural way before they go, whoa, what's that? I usually say, look, if you stay in a three-star average hotel in London in summertime, um, it's think about the per cost per night and then
Hmm.
multiply it by the amount of days you're staying. So say you want to stay in London 21 days. So 21 days you're staying in London, you're paying a three-star hotel in London, four-star hotel, let's say. It might set you back £100 a night, 150, maybe even £200 a night. And that's just for a hotel in London. So you compare that to the train effective experience, the camps. You're not just getting the accommodation, but it's obviously stadium tours, uh, one, two, sometimes three trainings a day or a masterclass, all the football experience, food, of course,
Yeah,
everything, kits, all provided. So start with that cost in mind, guys. If you're going to stay in a hotel for 3 weeks, but then think about you might be paying a similar cost but with everything else added on in, it's great.
exactly, guys.
Love that.
Exactly. We've got you covered at Train Effective. You just need to worry about booking a flight, booking your spot, and then as soon as you touch ground in London, in Miami, Train Effective's got you. You don't need to worry about a thing. Whether that's training kit, accommodation, food, whatever. As Nick said, it's all covered by us. So yeah, man, there's a lot that goes into it for us to look after you players. So yes, you might look at the price and feel like, oh, it's a bit expensive, but look at the bigger picture and see what's included, see what's provided, and then if you actually add everything up, it's a very very fair and kind of something that you won't really find anywhere else for that price.
Nicola Ma says, can age 24 join the camp? Yes, if you're 24 years old, you can join the camp. You can be 29 years old and join the camp.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter. We divide the age groups appropriately. So if you're 24, you're going to have a great time. We've had players that are much, much older than 24, so you're fine.
exactly.
And Sir Des says, sounds good. So, are you the voice of Train Effective? Sam and I are not the voice of Train Effective. I'm the founder of Train Effective. Sam is our head of player success, and the guy to speak to regarding all camps as well. Sir Des
Yeah,
said,
Train Effective
Sir
camping
Des,
stuff.
Yeah, so just asks you how many spots are available. You used to say they're limited.
Yeah, all our camps are limited, and all our camps get full months in advance. So whether you're looking to join, especially if you're looking to join our summer London ones, those are the busiest ones, because they're during the summertime where players are off school. So those ones get full very, very quick. And right now, guys, we have our early kind of Christmas discount. We've got 3 more spots available for that. So if you guys are looking to take advantage of the early Christmas discount, now's your chance, guys. So go on our website, fill out the application form, and then we will reach out to you.
100%. So, Camo, I hope you can make it from, was it Northwest South Africa? Forget.
Yeah, it's from
Uh,
South Africa.
yeah, I remember you said Northwest or something like that. So, yeah, Camo, maybe we'll see you one day. Because you said you were moving to the UK. We remember. We remember you well. We remember our conversation. So if you're going to visit the UK anyway or move here, might as well already come.
Mm.
Hi, man. Can I ask you a quick question? Yeah, go ahead.
Of course you can.
Suban, still waiting for a gift.
I think Subhan's gone back to work.
Oh man,
I know who Subhan is.
you know him?
I know Subhan, man. That's my barber.
No, is it?
Yeah, it actually is.
Oh, I thought all this time I thought it was just a random guy following us. That's your barber.
That's my barber.
Okay, okay. Then we need to give him a follow back, regardless of the gift or not.
Yeah.
That's clear. All right. Let's give him a follow back. Well, I'll follow him. I think you're on the Train Effective account, Sam, so you need to follow him. But
Yeah, I'll do it after the live, no worries.
I'll just give him a follow. Yeah, come on, let's go. We look forward to seeing you there. And for anyone that's interested, traineffective.com/camps. Put an application in, put in the form, and then the team will follow up ASAP. ASAP. They will follow up.
How do I outperform my mates? First of all, I think you're looking at it in the wrong way. You're comparing yourself to others, which is the wrong thing to do. Your own competition is yourself. So you want to outperform your last performance, so you want to make sure your next performance is better than your last performance. And that's what you should always focus on. And to be the best player, to stand out. So if you focus on yourself and you do the right things consistently, you will stand out compared to anyone else, regardless. And that's having a kind of consistent training program, making sure you're doing your mental work, your recovery, your strength and conditioning, your technical stuff, literally the whole package. Making sure you're at a good high level on each of these kind of things, and then so when it comes to game day, you prepared right, you've trained correctly, and you're ready to go. So when it comes to game day, there's no excuses because you've done everything correctly. You haven't cut corners, so you will automatically stand out. But again, it's about being consistent and knowing, what you need to do day in, day out, to make sure you're training at a high level and you're playing at a high level consistently. Because there's a lot of players that might have a performance which is a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, great. And then 5 weeks after that, the next 5 weeks, they're like a 4 out of 10, a 3 out of 10. And that's no good. You need a high consistent basis. There, a manager would rather a player he knows that he's going to get minimum 7 out of 10 consistently on a weekly basis than a player that's going to give him a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10 1 week. And then for the next 5 weeks, it's going to give him a 3 out of 10. It's no good for a manager. So think about that.
So important. Don't be Mo Salah, guys, and then yeah, but Mo Salah is a different topic. Let's not. Yeah, actually. You know what? Be Mo Salah from I don't know 2018 to like 2 months ago.
Exactly.
That's consistency right there. Look at how consistent Mo Salah's been. So
Yeah.
Ethanator says, "What's the earliest age can you do these camps? We are from the USA." I think Ethanator's he's been saying, "How important is your weak foot training at 10 years old?" He's asking a question about 10 years old. So maybe the parents. He's actually 10. But generally speaking, Sam, we have players from like 12 years old, right?
Yeah, yeah, we do. So our camp starts from 10 and above. So whether you're 10, 11, 12, it does not matter. We always put you into your own age groups, and then we put you in ability after that as well. So if you're 11 years old, we had, for example, Stark, who was at our camp, and he came to our camp at 11 years old. He stood out massively. And we put him up a couple age groups. He was playing with 15, 16 year olds. And then he also, I think, got involved sometimes with the 18s. So age is just a number, guys. If we feel like you're good enough, we will put you up to make sure you're getting tested at the camp, because if it's too easy for you, it's pointless.
Yeah, and I'll try to pull up a video of Stark here. I think this is
Mhm.
Stark, right? Did Stark come in 2023 or 2022?
So he came 2025, and then he came in 2024.
Yeah,
So his first year was 2024.
yeah. I'm just trying to find the real Stark now. Um, but yeah, Stark guys, he's a good one, very good one to see. I'll pull it up in a sec. Stark the train effect. If you type in Stark Rodriguez train effective, then you'll see the unbelievable talent we're talking about. So he went viral on YouTube. Unbelievable. No, okay, no. It's going to share my screen, but uh, we have, yeah, here we go. Stark here. So he's a Red Bull Academy player.
Yeah. So now he's actually changed teams. He's gone to another academy. He's gone to New York City.
Yeah, so Ethan, Ethan Ada, have a look at what we're sharing at the moment. He says, okay, I'm his parent. Thanks for the info. Right. And so have a look at this video that we're sharing right now. This is 11-year-old Stark who was doing so well that we put him in the older ages, just because he was doing so well, had so much potential. So yeah, this could be you, and for any young player out there right now looking for opportunities to develop, whether you're watching this with your parents or you actually are at this age, we are the perfect environment for you. So have a look at this. Luckily, he's done
Great
so
little player.
well. Yeah, and I think he's going to be coming back for next year. He should be, depending on his academy game. But
Exactly. Yeah.
what was your impression of Steve?
Oh, we us coaches loved him, man. He was just very level-headed young man. Like, yeah, it looked like, sometimes you look at an 11-year-old and they might be, I don't know, like a typical 11-year-old, but he wasn't a typical 11-year-old. He acted a lot older. Like, he had his, he's very humble. He knew what he wanted. Even on the pitch, he was telling the older boys, what to do. Like, in terms of, he was loud, he was commanding, he wasn't shy in terms of like on the pitch, because you got to be able to communicate with the other players. And in training, he's always like, there you go. He's pointing at the other players and then showing them how to do things. And I think overall his game, what stood out for us was he just done the basics very well. Like his touch, his pass, scanning non-stop. He had always had a picture in his head. He always knew his next pass, and didn't matter if he was coming up against bigger lads than him. He knew that up here and his technical game would be better than them. So he would never get kind of found out or like bullied in that sense, because he was 2-3 steps ahead of everyone else.
I mean, there's definitely a size difference. So
Yeah,
I mean, you look at Stark. I mean, you look at him. He was not the biggest kid at all, and that's why we loved him so much, because he doesn't complain about, maybe the other boys are bigger than me. He just went for it. You know?
yeah. Who's that in the background? Is that me?
There you go. You're back. So unbelievable, unbelievable player, and we're supporting him and trying to give him all the opportunities he needs to succeed. So yeah, good on him.
Yeah, for
And good
sure.
on his parents. His parents also from the New York area. He's very supportive. Left some great reviews for us on Trustpilot and everything. So we, um, Ethan,
Donnarumma. Hmm.
Ethanator says, do you offer any camps in the US? So Ethanator, you're probably new to us. We have a Miami camp actually starting on Sunday. But Ethanator, I do have US camps that will announce in the future. But submit an application. You just said you submitted an application. So most likely Sam will get on the phone with you, the parent, and just talk about what your needs are and all that. So stay tuned for that. Your sound is still on, right, Sam?
It is right. Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
can
yeah,
hear
yeah.
me.
Good, good,
Yeah, yeah.
good.
But yeah, guys. I'd say should we get a couple players on who wants to
Let's
chat
go.
or
Let's go.
yeah? As I said, guys, today is about you guys. So if anyone wants to come up on stage, ask us a few questions. Roxy Nation, you've been here quite a few times, so let's get you up, bro. Waiting for the guest to join. Roxy Nation, are you here? No, you're not here.
While we're getting someone up on stage, let's see YouTube.
Khalid. Let's see, Khalid.
Chris, it's great to see you again. Thanks for moderating the chat. Glenn says, do you think Pedri will surpass Xavi one day?
Difficult. Yes, Khalid, you okay? Difficult one. 1 second, Khalid. I think Xavi, he done it for so many years, but I think Pedri, he will. I think already he's at that level where if he stays healthy, if he stays fit, for sure he can get to Xavi's level
Mm,
for sure.
no, but Xavi is,
Xavi
I
was something
mean,
else though.
it's
Yeah,
something else. So
yeah,
It's going to take time for Pedri, but if he stays effective, he can do it.
for sure.
How
Khalid,
about
how are you,
Khaled?
bro? For sure, man. That's what we're here for. But yeah,
Where
how
are you
can we
from?
help,
Where are
bro?
you from?
Yeah, where you from? Nice, nice. And have you been following Train Effective for a long time? Sick, sick. Um, Amazing, bro. How old are you? 20. Nice, bro. So yeah, what questions did you have for us? Mm. I'll let Nick answer this one.
Yeah, I mean, let's start yeah, there's definitely, it's hard in some countries, even in the USA. Okay, USA is becoming like this, where if you don't have the financial means to play in a private academy which you pay for, um, it gets difficult to if you really want to play. So a lot of the people that don't have the financial means, they sometimes get scholarships. Maybe a club is funding them if they think they're really talented. So I think, look, if you don't have the financial means in order to get in these private academies or things that you have to pay for, then you just have to be so good that they give you scholarships. I think that's one of the only ways. Or you have someone that really believes in you. Maybe it's an uncle, maybe it's a grandparent, maybe it's a family friend. I don't know, but look, if you really have a talent for football and you really want it badly, and you most importantly, you're good enough and hardworking enough, then yeah, these opportunities can come to you. But if you go in with the mindset already of, well, I don't know the financial means, let me quit, then I question if you really want it badly enough.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that to, yeah, I'm not saying that to have a go at you because it's hard. It's definitely hard, but it's going to take so much sacrifice. And, if you only have your, yeah, it's going to take so much sacrifice. I'm just thinking, look, you really have to want it badly more than all the other people that also don't have the financial means. So that's just what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. Because think about it. Because football, think about how many players all around the world want to become professional footballers. The competition is insane. It's insane. So, and of course, you're probably in a harder position, in terms of financially. So, like, where you are in Ethiopia. So you have to probably do even extra. You have to sacrifice even more to try and get an opportunity. So again, it's all about kind of put sacrifices in, and then when you get these kind of opportunities, or if you do get these opportunities, it's about just grabbing it with both hands. As soon as you get an opportunity, any opportunity, you have to grab it with both hands because that opportunity might not come again. But yeah, as Nick said, trying to get scholarships, sponsors, etc., that kind of believe in you and can help you and can see that you can go somewhere. That's probably your best bet right now. But don't give up, bro. Don't even think about giving up.
Mm.
No worries, man. Did you have any other questions? Mm. Grabbing it. Okay. So if that's the case and you're at a very, good level technically, maybe it's just about just bulking up a little bit, just putting on a little bit of muscle. Not nothing crazy, but just a little bit of muscle or working on your core strength to make sure that they can't give you that excuse anymore, because technically you're, as you said, you're very good. So they can't say anything to question you about your technical ability. But if they want to find something to question, and it's about the physical side of things, um, you can work on that very easily and you can change that in a matter of months. So yeah, that could be just start doing press ups, do work on your core strength, pull ups, whatever it is, just little kind of exercises which is going to bulk you up a little bit, and then you go back there and you say, listen, you told me this was a weakness before. Now look at me. Now look at me. I'm physically in great shape. I'm technically the best here. They won't be able to say anything after that.
100%. Let's
Yeah.
go. You got this. Stay effective, man.
But yeah,
Thanks for,
man.
thanks for following, yeah?
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Take care.
Yeah, the financials, there's in football because it's so popular now and so many companies coming up and everything. It's like it is an issue, yeah, especially in the US, we hear this all the time, and we're seeing it with the World Cup tickets now. Like, who's going to the World
Oh,
Cup final? You see that?
oh, the World Cup finals. Wow. My God. 3 grand minimum.
I saw an article, I think maybe it was yesterday or early in the week, but like the World Cup final tickets are, yeah,
Crazy, man.
yeah. And I thought this was fake, but apparently, supporter value tier is $4,100.
Hmm.
Supporter standard tier is $5,500, and supporter premium tier is almost $9,000. Where in Qatar, the final a final ticket would cost you like, let's say, $600, which is still high, but it's a final after all. So yeah,
It's ridiculous, honestly. It's because the Americans, they're trying to make it like the Super Bowl. So they're gonna have so many like performances and fireworks and all of these things, and but that price is that's honestly not kind of like how are people supposed to afford that? Like your normal kind of middle class, working class, people that work hard for their money. How are they supposed to just spend that much? And that's not including flights, hotels. So yeah, it's ridiculous.
crazy. And I was like, actually, I did the math yesterday. I'm like, okay, if you get $6,000 a ticket and there's, I don't know, 100,000 fans, I don't know how much they can fit in the MetLife, but like 6,000 times 100,000. So I think that's six. How many zeros is that? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Eight zeros. I think that's 60 million
16 million, yeah,
final. Insane.
crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, guys. So that I think they'll easily pull, I don't know, at least $1 billion out of ticket sales for the World Cup, maybe more.
Ridiculous,
But
ridiculous.
it's, it's crazy. It's crazy, but and that's one thing that Chris says on the stream. He says it's brutal here in the US financially for people. He says it's pay to play, and here it's so many good, talented kids that families just can't afford $5,000 plus uniforms and travel that they never get seen. It's no good. It's no good. Yeah. So I mean, here in Europe, like I'm in Switzerland at the moment, but I've played in Holland. I played in Hungary. But with registration fees to play a whole season of club football, it's usually never more than a couple of hundred euros, never more. And I think in the UK it's similar.
Hmm.
And that's training, at least twice a week, and then a game. So yeah, it's like it's a bit of a shame. It's a bit of a shame, and I think even then, you could probably go to the government and stuff for financial assistance. But in the US, it's a bit different.
Yeah, I think in the US it's all pay to play in it. So pay to play. That's what I've heard anyways. Like any kind of parents I speak to, players, it's all pay to play. So and I think that's the route that they obviously the US is going down. So that's why a lot of players they choose to come to Europe and they want to play in Europe because they feel that there's more opportunities and it's less kind of pay to play or they might
Mm.
there's more chances and then you get the other side of it where the kind of college scholarship program in the US is another good route that players take if you're able to get a scholarship and go college in the US, I think that's a very good route. And
And
that's
by the way, we had Hero on the stream a couple of days ago, guys. So if you want to listen to a Train Effective staff member, actually, he does a lot of the social media and Train Effective posting and stuff. He actually plays in the US in college. So if you want to think about the college route, go to day 26 of the 30 days of dedication. Okay, today we're on day 28. Go back to day 26. He talks all about it. So just to chime in there, Sam.
nice.
Mm.
Guys, does anyone else want to come up on stage?
Yeah. And while Sam is getting someone on stage, Chris says the cheapest league near me is $1,600 plus about $500 for uniforms, then tons of travel and hotel fees. This is the number one reason the US has low talent. Yeah. So just to spin it on a positive note too, I know it's an issue and it'll probably get worse. This pay to play system, even in my home country in Australia, it's increasingly becoming like that. You have to pay for these teams thousands of dollars, and then when I was growing up, it was not like that at all. Um, so people are getting priced out. But that being said, look, Serena Williams and Venus Williams. came from really poor neighborhood, poor background in USA, Compton, California. Okay, one of the supposedly the worst neighborhoods in the US. A really good film to watch, really inspirational film is called King Richard. Have you watched that?
Great film.
Great
Great
film.
film.
And Will Smith is the dad in it, so I forget what the dad's name actually was. But he was training Venus and Serena Williams and like training them on the local tennis court and like having to deal with like crime and all these kind of things. So um, look, pay to play might be a hindrance, but if you really want something, guys, the Train Effective app is free. If you want all the content, you can pay for it. Hey, if you we have a next gen program. Sometimes people apply to our next gen program and get the app for free. The point I'm trying to make here is if you really want something badly, use your financial means, use that struggle, use that you're back against the wall, you have no other choice as your advantage. Try to propel yourself out of the situation you're in. That's why the kids from the favelas make it out because the football is their only way out. It's their talent. It's it's the only chance they got of making it. That's why they work so hard. That's why they'll do anything. They'll play through injury, whatever it is, just to make it. So
Mm,
to have that kind of mentality and use it and cream rise it to the top. If you're talented, if you got it, and if you work hard, you can make it. So it will just take one person to believe in you. That's it. It takes one person at a club director, a coach, someone that sees you training every day on the field and comes up to you and says, "Hey, what are you training for?" And then they become your backer. Like it can happen. It can happen. It has happened many times, thousands of times in history. So just remember that. All right, that's
very
my rant
true.
over.
Very true. I think we just had a request from Quist Parker. Let's see if it works.
Wes Parker, interesting name.
I don't think he's going to be joining. Guys, if you want to come up on stage today, as I said, is a Q&A sessions, questions and answers. So if you guys, Suban, welcome back. Welcome back, Suban.
Sam's barber is back. Subham, we didn't know you were Sam's barber. Then Sam let it out. Okay. Oh, here we go. A rose. All right.
Oh, the roses. What a guy, man. You see, my barber's better than everyone else, man. Find a barber that sends you
Let's
roses like
go.
mine.
Not Subhan. I don't know if you heard it, but Sam was gonna give you a follow back on from the Train Effective account if you gave some sort of extraordinary gift uh, that is just unusual here in the TikTok story. But
Send me a
will you
galaxy.
Galaxy? Do a Galaxy.
Uh,
That's what people always say. Galaxy. TikTok. What should the gift be, guys? Let us know. We don't know too much about the gifts here.
I have no idea about the gifts, I'll be honest.
Galaxy. Vibes. We already like answered this. Do you have to pay to use the app? I don't get why people don't get this. You can download the app. You can download it for free. You can skip the trial and everything, and you can access a limited amount of the content and all the features for free, pretty much. So you're only paying to access all the content, basically. So hopefully you get that now, vibes. Hopefully. Um,
Guys, who wants to come up on stage, man? I'm gonna take it one more, two more people, but people just not. I'm accepting them, but it's just I keep saying waiting for the guests to join. They don't want to join. Everyone's moving shy today.
they're moving shy yesterday as well.
They were moving shy
Welcome,
yesterday. They get
welcome,
stage
vibes.
fright.
They do have stage fright, but maybe, yeah,
Leave me
maybe
alone. Hey, hello, leave me alone.
some of these usernames, we
Thank
love
you
to
for
see it.
everything. You're welcome, bro. Or girl. Or sis.
Uh, all right. So,
Hello, John.
hello, hello. I'm 12, but don't get academy opportunities. Can you guys help me? You're only 12. You got plenty of time to get opportunities. Guys, Sam didn't get an academy until he was 16.
Exactly. Exactly, guys. So you're only 12 years old. You still got so much room to develop, to improve. And when the right when it's the right moment, it will happen. And if it doesn't happen until let's say you're 18, 19, 20, then sometimes that route is just not for you. The academy route is not for you. Maybe there's another route for you going directly into a professional club. Without going through the academy system. So many players have gone through that route as well. So don't think it's the end of the world, guys, if you guys don't make it into an academy, by 18, because it's not.
Leave me alone. Your app make people pro? Yes, our app makes people pro. If you spend hundreds of hours on it, using it, learning from it, applying all the drills and everything that you do, all the skills, yes. We have many players that made it professionally from using the app. We do.
Man, like vibes. Let's get you on, bro.
Oh, vibes, the app questions. Let's go.
Yeah,
What's up,
yes,
man?
vibes. How are you, brother? Yeah, good man, good man. Where are you from? Norway, sick. How old are you? 13. You see, when I speak to Norwegians, they got such a they sound British. Like Holland sounds British. Even when I'm speaking to you now, you sound a bit British. So it's like, I don't know, is it a Norwegian accent? What is it? Do all Norwegians sound like that? Oh, okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Well
So
done.
yeah, man. So did you have any questions for myself or Nick? How to impress scouts? Good question. So what I would say is, um, whenever you're in a match situation and for example, there's scouts watching or whatever, is play your normal game. Okay, don't change up anything. So do what you're good at. Know what you're good at. Know your strengths. So what kind of player are you? Are you a forward, midfielder, defender? You're a midfielder, center mid. Okay, and what would you say your kind of strengths are? Sorry, dribbling. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So that's kind of your strength. So you know that any opportunity you get to go 1v1 with a player and dribble him, that's your time, where okay, this is part of my strength, so I'm going to utilize it. Whereas, if you feel like, I don't know, like it could be, what can I say, like, let's say for example defending might not be your main strength, so you don't want to be you don't want to be where you're going to shine is in the opposition's half, not in your half. Does that make sense? So you don't want to really be defending too much because you're taking away from your kind of your strength, which is attacking. You're an attacking midfielder, so you want to get on the ball as much as possible. You want to have a picture in your head before you receive the ball to know your next pass. You want to dribble at the right times, even though that might be a strength for you. You need to make sure you're dribbling at the right times and you're not just doing unnecessary dribbles. And obviously the rest of it as well. How's your ball control? How's your first touch? And then chipping with some goals as well. It always helps as an attacking midfielder if you can be that playmaker, but as well as that finishing, you're able to score some goals as well. It always helps, bro. Does that kind of make sense? Yeah. Okay. Cool. No worries, bro. Good to have you with us, man. We see you a lot, so good to have you back again. Take
Keep
care,
using the
bro.
app, vibes. We'd like to see progress. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I know is it snowing over there? Hmm. Well, so you can use, and you got great pitches over there in Norway. Some good fields, good facilities. So use them. All right. Good luck, man.
Good luck, bro. Take care, man.
Hmm.
Bye bye.
You. Nice kid. We like vibes. Hope to
Yeah,
see you back,
man.
vibes. Vibes has good vibes. There you go. All right. All right. John Skill, I'm asking for your Instagram or WhatsApp, please. I think you what about I think he was asking about being agents or something. Hey, if you ever have a question, DM us at Train Effective. DM us at Train Effective. When did you guys decide to make the app and why? So, just for context again, I'm the founder of Train Effective. We started it in 2014. Okay. Back then, I was training 3, 4 hours a day, trying to become a professional. But I also had a good, good ability to make websites and apps since a young age. So I thought, look at all these gym apps, look at all these running apps, but there's nothing good for football. So I thought, let's make these gym apps that are good. Why doesn't something like this exist for football? So we made the equivalent app for football, something where all these players want to play in professional academies and clubs. Why don't we bring that experience to an app? And then, long story short, that's what we did. And now we have over 3 million downloads of the app. 3 million, and it
3 million
started.
guys.
Yeah. So, and when we started, we got zero or maybe a couple downloads a day. So, guys, just like our rise with Train Effective, with our download to the app and you guys downloading it, that's why we also believe in your guys' dreams and your aspirations and your goals. Because as the title of this stream is 30 Days of Dedication, we know if you stay dedicated, then the results will come. Just like it happened for our app, just like the hundreds of players that come to our camps every year, just like for yourself, that will succeed if you put your mind to it and work hard and stay dedicated. 30 days, 3,000 days of dedication, guys, not just 30.
Exactly, guys, man. What we always say: consistency, being consistent in your work and your craft. Mawufi, hello, bro. Where is your camps? Our camps are in Miami and London vibes.
Yeah, Vibe, since we just talked to you, if you it seems like you're kind of new to Trade Effective, go to the link traineffective.com/camps and put in an application. Maybe you want to look at it with a parent or something as well. But put in the application and the team will get back to you ASAP, okay? And they can
Yeah.
discuss more details, give you a bit more info about the camps. If you want to add anything, Sam.
Yeah, for sure. So you guys, vibes, you'll be able to see all the information on our website. So just type in on Google or go on our website, Train Effective Camps, and you'll see all the information. And then where it says apply now, click on that. It will come up with some questions, just so we have your all your details, and then I'll reach out to you personally, so then I can speak to yourself and I can speak to your parents, and we can find out all the kind of the best camp for you, really. But yeah, man, I don't know. I think it might be a wrap for me. I don't know if you want to stay on, Nick, on YouTube or.
Yeah, we'll stay on YouTube, answer one more question. But otherwise, guys, everyone on TikTok, come to YouTube. We'll continue with maybe one or two more questions. And yes, Sam, I just messaged you on Slack as well to give you some updates from some people that we talked to here in the stream.
Okay, cool,
Go check that
perfect.
out.
We'll do,
Cool.
guys. Thank you so much again, TikTok, for tuning in. Nick's gonna stay on live on YouTube, so everyone on TikTok, go to our YouTube channel to carry on with the live, and Nick will be there for another, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, and he'll be able to answer all your questions if needed. Okay, guys, have a good weekend.
The vibes.
What was the web? Yeah,
Yeah.
tell him.
Yeah. Traineffective.com. Okay, like traineffective.com. Like our username, traineffective.com. / okay, / camps, CAMPS. All right.
But yeah, guys, thank you, guys. Take care. We'll see you all on Monday. Jump on YouTube where Nick will still be on live.
See you
See you
guys.
later. See you, Nick.
See you, Sam. Good weekend. Go kill your game. Sam's got a game. Wish him luck, guys. If you don't know, like, if you don't follow Sam already, guys, he's mainly active on YouTube. So, no, sorry, not YouTube. He's mainly active on Instagram. So, if you want to go follow Sam, just to see how he's doing with his personal football journey, go Shaban 10. Shaban 10. I'll put it in the chat. SHA. So I'm gonna spell it out. Okay, SHABAN 10. Shaban 10. Um, you'll see the account. It's almost got almost 2,000 followers, and he posts updates from his personal football journey. Because Sam's played professionally, he's played everywhere else. So yeah, we can see you still on the chat as well, Sam. I'll remove him here for now. All right. So um, let's see whatever questions we can answer here. Let's see, guys. I get anxious whenever I step on the pitch. Please help. When you get anxious on the pitch, just look. I used to get anxious all the time playing football, and I think, by the way, anxiety is normal, guys. When you go on the football pitch, it's like, if you don't have butterflies, if you don't have nerves, like it's actually probably not normal to have that. The thing with anxiety, the thing about a bit of nerves is that it gets that cortisol going, gets the adrenaline going. It gets you, if you channel it right, it can actually better your performance because you're a bit more on the edge. You're a bit, um, it means like, your body's preparing for a moment that it thinks it's important. So that's why you naturally have that. So tap into that, tap into that energy and use it to your advantage. Channel it in your performance, meaning work hard, go out there, get some sprints in, get the tackles in, and channel it in a way where you really are going to enjoy the performance. Okay. I I used to get nervous the night before matches, or the day of matches, and thinking sometimes I would literally think, oh, man, I just want this day to be over. I don't even know if I want to play because I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. So the anxiety for me sometimes was crippling, especially when I was younger. And then one day I thought, if I'm getting this anxious for football, what is even the point of playing? And so there's a couple of things I narrowed down. Okay. One, I channeled this anxiety to thinking about the times where I played the best. And the times when I played the best football is when I really, really look forward to it, when I look forward to the game. And the times I really look forward to the football was when I played with friends at school. Is in school we had like school tournaments, and I couldn't wait to after school we had a school game against another school. Um, or it was a nice summer's day, and it was a Friday, and after school, like everyone would be playing football, or like times when I just knew I was way better than the opposition. So I tried to channel that and think, especially when I got to the high level, and I started thinking, man, people are judging me. I'm going to make a performance. I don't know if I'm starting or not. I was like, forget all that. I'm just going to channel that into positive energy. Look forward to a match, and anytime I had a negative thought, it was like one ear out the other. If it comes in my head, I just literally visualize about wiping it away and replacing it with a positive thought. So think of that, like think of replacing negative thoughts with positive ones, and secondly, focus on that routine, because I think that routine is very important. Okay, um, when you start feeling anxious, when you start feeling nervous, your pre-match routine or the 24 hours before a match then becomes really important. Okay, what is it? What are those specific things you're doing to turn that nervous energy into excitement? Um, for one, number one for me, okay, because I used to get so nervous before games, when I stepped out on the pitch, my legs felt heavy, I felt slow, I felt out of breath. I felt out of breath very quickly. And I'm usually a pretty fit player, one of the fittest in the team. I felt out of breath. I felt like my legs felt like blocks. And the way I circumvented that, the way I got over that was to have a 15, 20-minute pre-match routine that I'll do. So a couple of hours before the match, maybe 3 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours before the match, I do a 20-minute mobility routine. So I get into the gym. I get into the gym. which is a high sensory environment. Because when you get in the gym, the music is playing, you see other people. Okay, when the music is playing, you see other people, and you're in a different environment than just being quiet at home. It gets the blood flowing, it gets the senses going, and suddenly you start to lose that tense feeling that you have. Now, I switch up my environment, and then when I'm in the gym, I got these different physical movements that I'm doing. And when you're physically moving, you're priming yourself for the match. So I would do different things like swan hops, um, like opening the legs. I do planks. Um, I do sometimes light medicine ball throwdowns, just to get the explosiveness going. Um, I do a whole bunch of things. I just developed this routine. And then when it came to warm up time with the team, I felt ready. I felt fresh. I felt my blood had already flown during the day, and I was good. So that's just one example, okay? Other things can be music. Other things can be going for a walk. Other things can be having a coffee or something. Maybe it's meeting a friend before the game. Like just develop that routine for yourself, and if you do that, you can really go far. But I really wanted to focus on this topic. So many players suffer from this anxiety. I had this crippling anxiety from myself as well, which made me stop enjoying the game. But I'm telling you, if you apply this, you can go far, you can love the game, and you can progress and progress. So let's get one more question. Let's get one more question. I'm a centre back that is good on the ball and defending, but I can't be aggressive and I'm afraid of getting hurt. So if you are afraid of getting hurt, you just got to switch that mentality. Um, you know, think of boxers, okay? Think of Jake Paul when he fights Anthony Joshua. The odds are far, far, far stacked behind um, Jake Paul with getting hurt, like by Anthony Joshua, a really seasoned professional boxer. I imagine if you're Jake Paul, this huge guy with a height advantage, with a reach advantage, and has been boxing literally all his life and has been a champion before. You're going to play him? Okay, this is not Mike Tyson. This is a big, like someone who's still in his prime. So if you're Jake Paul, are you going with the mentality that you're going to get knocked out and you're going to get hurt bad and I don't know, you're going to get brain damage? Or are you going with the mentality that, yeah, I can match him toe to toe. Yeah, I'm going to get some hits on him. Yeah, it's a different mentality shift. So when he steps out in the ring, he goes with the mentality that I can get some punches on him. I can, if he throws a punch, I'm going to block. Not that, oh no, he's going to destroy me and you're going to just be expecting a punch and get knocked out. So I say this LFT to think, I don't know if Jake Paul's the right role model for this, but I do use it in this case because he is an underdog. He is someone that it doesn't matter who he's fighting, he's going to go in with a mentality that, yeah, I can win against this guy. And if you have that same mentality, LFC, when it comes to your 50-50 balls, winning challenges, I just really want you to adopt that mindset of someone who is a warrior, whether it's Jake Paul, whether it's, I don't know, Mike Tyson. If you think of footballers, you think of Messi. He's still getting involved in 50-50 challenges, even though he's older now and he's a short player, relatively. Um, the other day, I saw a Manchester United player, Lissandro Martinez. He's a short defender, but he's still getting stuck in. And Golo Kante. So LFC, I say that to say, put yourself in the position of those players, those kind of players. And if you do that, you can go far. Change your mindset. All right. And then, second of all, can you help me get into an academy by referring me if you have any links? LFC, use our app, come to our camps. But if you're not using our app or going to our camps, then we have no way to assess you, no way to see if you're really say what you say you're doing. And LFC, thank you, mate. I'll try remember that. Don't just remember it, embody it. Right now, LFC, as I end this stream, I want you to start embodying a player. You're gonna be like this player. You're gonna be a warrior. Think of warriors, LFC. Who do you think is a warrior in the field? You tell me who you think your perfect, ideal archetype of a warrior is? You tell me right now. You're welcome, Rian. Chris says, can't have a fear. And if you do, you're more susceptible. I might win the ball. No, you got to go in challenges full on thinking you're going to win the ball. Otherwise, you're right. You get more chance of being injured because you're going in with you're going in with this mentality that I might get hurt. If you go in with the mentality that I might get hurt, chances are you are going to get hurt. Okay? That's very key. That's very key. So yeah, embody that. Van Dyke, Virgil Van Dyke, great example. So LFC, be Van Dyke, be Puyol, be Gattuso. Gattuso was a great example as well. You be that, and you're going to be a different player. Apply that in this weekend's game. So guys, that was a stream. I hope you guys have a good weekend. This is day 28 of the 30 days of dedication, and we will see you guys again soon. All right. Take care. Take care, and thank you for watching today. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.